Back again.
Episode
33.
33, yeah.
Like, share, follow, subscribe. Please. It's not too much to ask.
It's not.
Welcome back. Oh, my God. I have to, our last episode where we complained about everything,
Yeah.
and we mostly complained about people with money.
I thought of more things to complain about.
I retract everything I said about being wealthy.
Yeah.
Okay, last night.
Were we talking bad about wealth last time? I don't think we were.
About the Hamptons in general.
Well, yeah, because it's, we said it's shitty unless you're uber wealthy.
So
then it's probably the greatest place in the world.
So I had dinner last night at the Sag Harbor Yacht Club
Fancy.
on the sky deck of an 80-foot Viking yacht.
What a nice boat.
Okay. We're smoking, we're grilling steaks on the sky deck, right?
Yeah.
Caesar salad, blah, blah, blah. Little red wine, smoking a Monte Cristo cigar.
Yeah, Cuban. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I just want to do that. Just want to do that. Every day.
It's not asking much.
Right?
How much is an 80-foot Viking? A few million?
A couple $1,000,000. Costs about
$500,000
a year to maintain it.
Is that maintenance and crew?
Yes. Captain.
Is a captain like 200?
Yeah, about
$150, 200.
I think you get paid like
I thought it's by the foot,
by the
right?
foot, yeah.
Yeah.
But he gets paid about $200 a year.
Yeah. Just putts around.
And you have like a chief stew.
Yeah.
For like entertaining and stuff.
Like
but for that boat, you only need 2 people.
It's like a nice sized boat,
which is pretty good.
It's a nice sized boat.
It's
80 foot.
Great boat.
Who needs any more than that?
Great boat.
It's a great boat.
Great boat.
So whose boat was it? Because like who was the billionaire that owned the boat?
This gentleman who's a billionaire. He's 65 years old, right?
Yeah.
Married twice, beautiful young new wife.
Obviously,
right?
American.
Yeah, American.
Nice. Look at that.
American businessman, funny guy.
No, the wife, American wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually,
come here.
I think she's Spanish. Spanish.
Okay.
I don't know from where, but she's like Spanish.
Yeah.
Because her mom last summer when I met them, her mom was there, and her mom does not speak English. Anyway, so me and my buddy were having dinner.
American dream.
He comes back from dinner.
Yeah.
Possibly sauced up.
A little bit.
Right. The guy is the coolest guy ever.
And this guy's just cool.
So nice, down to earth.
And why are you on the boat? Why
because
are you on this guy's boat?
My boy is the captain of the boat.
He is the captain.
Yeah.
All right, so you're chilling with the captain.
Yeah, and our other friend's boat just got to town, and it's a nice boat too, but it's not this boat.
Yeah, and they need 80 foot. Yep,
so
this guy's just a cool billionaire.
Yeah,
who's cool with you, just random dude being on his boat.
Yeah, they went out to dinner. They went to Tuto for dinner,
nice.
and the captain, my buddy, was like, "Hey, I'm gonna have 2 friends on the boat for dinner," and they were like, "Cool."
Yeah.
So we're like gonna grill steaks on the sky deck, smoke cigars, and so that's what we did.
Yeah.
So we're on the boat. This guy comes back, a little sauced up, scares the shit out of me because he's coming up the stairs and I'm like eating my steak and he's just like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Oh my God, am I not supposed to be here?" And he starts laughing. So my buddy starts he's like, "So what do you do?" He's like, do you work on boats too?" And I was like, "No, I don't work on boats." I was like, "I kind of work in finance." I was like, "Kind of do consulting, kind of do a little of this, little of that." And then my buddy's like, he's being modest. He's got this big renewable energy project in India. And he's like, him and his buddy are doing something, relaunching their beer company, potentially a tequila company, and he has a podcast. So he was like, "Ooh, you have a podcast?" He's like, "What's that like?"
Want to get the guy on the podcast?
He's like, "Is it successful?" And I was like, "Meh." I was like,
No.
we've been doing it less than a year. We have almost 500,000 views. There's a couple of things that we could be doing better that would probably be a little more, bring us to that next level. But we're busy. There's doing so many things. So then he's like, "Oh, tequila." He's like, "I love tequila." He's like, "What kind of tequila are you guys thinking?" And I was like, honestly, what we're thinking is just a play on a high-end well. You know what I mean? Like a good margarita making tequila.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh," and he starts telling me about tequila. And he's like, "Well," he's like, tequila has a DOC, right? So what that means is they're allowed to put 5% of something into their tequila to elevate it. So a lot of tequilas put in sugar, honey, agave. He's like, and then there is tequila that puts glycerol in it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "What is that?" And he was like, he's like, that sensation when you put something in your mouth and you're like, "Wow, that's really good." Mm-hmm. He's like, "It's that." He's like, "It's manufactured that."
It's like MSG.
Yeah. So I was like, "Oh." So he's goes downstairs. He comes up with shot glasses and he's got what looks like a reposado tequila and what looks like something clear. So I'm like, oh, we taste testing tequila. So he's like, yeah. He's like, here's what I want you to do. He's like, I want you to drink this one first. He's like, this is a reposado. And he goes, and then I want you to try this and tell me what this is. So I assume it's a Blanco tequila. So I drink the reposado. It's Don Julio reposado. I knew it right away because I hate Don Julio reposado. Like, I don't like it. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is Don Julio. And he's like, very good. He's like, how'd you know that? I was like, I don't want to be a jerk, but I actually don't like Don Julio reposado. And he was like, starts laughing. And he's like, okay. He's like, try the next one. So I try the next one. One, it didn't smell like tequila. It smelled like anisette or like kind of maybe like a sambuca almost, like, but lighter. Yeah. Right?
Not smoky like a mezcal.
No. So it's very, so you take your first sip, it drinks like an aperitif, you know, like that after dinner, like you're like, wow, this is really good. As soon as it hits your palate, you're like refreshed.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? He's like, this is a Cristalino tequila.
Oh, is that like some elite billionaire
so
Bohemian Grove tequila?
So what I thought.
What's it called again?
Cristalino tequila.
Okay.
So that is the type of tequila, not the brand of the tequila.
Okay.
So that was a Casa de Dragones.
Oh yeah,
Cristalino.
Okay, I've had Casa de Dragones. They're really good. Yeah. They make really good tequila. I never had the Cristalino. So, and it's a silver tequila.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was like, what they do? He goes, this specific tequila, the Cristalino type of tequila, the 5% like leeway that they have, they use with glycerol. And I was like, so he's like, that sensation that you get when you drink it, where you're like, wow, and like content, that's really good. He's like, that's what that is. And I was like, well, it's very smooth. It doesn't really drink like tequila. To me, I'm like, where's the coffee beans for the Sambuca? That's what it feels like. And he was like, that's interesting that you said that. But it was like fascinating because I didn't like what I thought was there was Blanco, Anejo, Reposado, Mezcal. Then I learned that there's Joven and Cristalino. And I was like, mind blown.
I've heard of Joven before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never had.
And the guy was like super cool. So he does have you ever heard of the Mila Mila race in Italy?
No.
So it's
the Mila Mila?
Yeah.
Okay.
So because we were talking about the gumball run that we were going to do next year with the 2 cars wrapped. Yeah. And he was like, really? He's like, I fucking love cars. I love cars.
What kind of car? You got an 80-foot Viking. What kind of cars do you have, buddy?
So I was like, yeah. I was like, you know, talking about this. He's like, have you ever heard of the Mila Mila race? And I was like, no. He's like, it's in Italy. It's 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
And it used to be like a straight through thing. There used to be restrictions. So you could only, they have since gotten rid of this, but up until like the 90s, you can only use a car that had originally raced in the original race. So like he did it in like a 1930 Alfa Romeo.
Really?
He did it in like another car. I forget what it was, but it was like something cool where it's like limited to like how fast it could go.
Yeah.
And like limited because it's a really dangerous, like
I'm sure.
all terrain. So it goes on the road, goes in the dirt. Yeah. Like it's a, so it's like a GT race, Grand Touring race.
Yeah.
So he's like telling me all this and he goes, but a couple years, he's like, a while ago they lifted that. So now there's like
everything,
multi-million-dollar cars in the race.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But he's like, but you ever see the videos of like the races that go from the road to the dirt and there's like a little tiny rope and there's just people everywhere.
Yeah,
and then
people
the car
ripping
just,
in like a Subaru.
And well, not in a Subaru, but the car just like, they're like in Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Yeah. And the car just like loses control and like kills like 20 people. He's like, that's that race.
That's that race.
He's like, I have done it 5 times.
Really?
He's like, I did it twice with the restrictions in like classic cars, which were awesome. And he's like, there were people in like $4.5 million Ferraris.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like doing it in that car.
Yeah.
He's like, and then I've done it 4 times in a Ferrari F80. And I was like, damn.
That's cool.
Like, imagine being like that down to earth and cool, just like telling you like. So he literally goes, listen, he goes, I could die tomorrow and with full confidence say, I've lived a complete life.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man.
It's cool though.
That guy's the man.
Yeah, but that's why money's cool.
That guy's the man.
Like, why wouldn't you be that nice with money? Like chilling, like, yeah, bro. Fucking hanging out on my boat.
Just sitting on his fucking multi-million-dollar boat eating a steak. Like, can you beat it?
Like, I'm trying to eat. I'm listening to you fucking racing. I don't give a fuck, dude. Oh, I had a Ferrari.
He's like, here, try this candy. I was like, It was like a glycerol candy, and I was like,
He loves glycerol. He's really just like the glycerol king of fucking North America.
Yeah, he's just like drinking himself.
But
he's really funny. He was really funny, and he like called his daughter up. His daughter's I gotta be like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Because we were having like a little political discussion, which I didn't know which way he leaned.
Yeah.
Until his daughter came up. So his daughter comes up, and he's like, hey, whatever her name was, I forget what her name was. He's like, "What are your pronouns?" And she goes, "USA." And I was like, "That's fucking awesome." I was like, "All right, this guy's cool. This guy is cool." I got worried for. I was like, "Oh man."
I don't know if you meet many people that rich who are like not Republicans though, right? Like in the company of other Republicans.
Mark Cuban. There's a lot of very wealthy.
He's a pussy.
Left-leaning losers.
Maybe they do that publicly. I think there's a lot of people who do that publicly. That's not really the case.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I think in Hollywood there's probably like a lot of people who like fake it.
So yeah. So after
that's cool though. That's a
3
nice
3 days
night.
after complaining about the wealth and how Sag Harbor sucks, I have one of the best nights in a while.
Like we said, the Hamptons doesn't suck unless you're super rich. Then it's fucking awesome.
Or you're friends with people that are super rich or work for super rich people.
Well, it just goes to say it's like it's better to have a friend with a boat than have a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, you want an 80-foot Viking for?
I was also like talking to him, and he was like, yeah. He's like. I was telling. He's like, "What kind of boats do you like?" He's like, "Do you like boating?" And I was like, "I love going on people's boats." I was like,
any boat that I'm on.
I'm like your little tender that would make me completely happy. Being on your boat make me happy. I'm like, I just like going on boats. So like, I like all boats. And he's like, I was gonna say you look like a sport fish guy. I was like, I would love to have a sport fish. He goes,
love it.
He goes, listen, man. He's like, sport fish people are like graphic tees. He's like, they kind of look cool, but you don't want them. I was like, I hate graphic tees. And I was like, damn it. I was like, you just ruined sport fishing boats for me.
I think sport fishing boats are sick, dude.
They are. They're sick.
I love a sick sport fishing boat.
Yeah,
dude.
But he's like, those people, it's like, I fish. It's like, but you don't really.
Well, yeah.
I know what he was comparing it to.
I get what he's saying. It's like the Ed Hardy of like boaters.
There was
right?
like a 80-something foot sport fish
it's
like across the dock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That guy's
like,
not fishing.
You know that boat like fishes once a year.
Well, when I worked at Cigar Bar back in the day, one of my good customers, he would just come in and get shit-faced during the day. He was a captain for a yacht's sport fishing boat.
I know that guy.
Yeah, you know him. He's still alive. Good for him. He's like looks like Don Henley. Looks like a good looking guy. Older.
I don't think they come to Sag Harbor. That program doesn't come to Sag Harbor anymore. But like that guy used to always be in Murphs, and he used to always. He was like super cool. He
super cool guy.
Because like the sport fish was basically the yacht's tender.
Yeah.
So like he would drive the sport fish up, following the yacht.
Yeah, he would follow the yacht.
And like basically they didn't have a small boat. The sport fish was the small boat.
He would just park it right by Bagel Buoy in town.
Yeah.
And he'd always like, so what do you do? He goes, nothing. He's like, I'm like, you go fishing? He goes, nah, dude. He's like, I follow up this fucking boat,
bro,
and I don't do anything. I park it and I chill and I come and drink.
So that boat, they used to have their staff. They had a crazy amount of staff.
Yeah.
They had one guy who was like a fishing and spear fishing expert.
Yeah.
And like all he did was like take the owner on like fishing expeditions. And like that's all. I was like, this coolest fucking job ever.
Fucking awesome.
And he was like fall down drunk, but he was like really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
fucking money, bro.
Have fucking money, dude.
Fucking money.
But that's like so much money.
Ridiculous money.
There's like having money, but like, he makes money, and there's like that. Like,
that's not like
you can't even really quantify it. You don't even really know what those people are actually worth. You can like approximate.
He had a subtle brag, and he was like, his first successful business exit was $30 million. And I'm like, I only assumed that was in the 70s or something.
Yeah, dude. Like, please, yeah.
And it just like glossed right over that. You're like,
something you forgot about.
How much money are you worth?
Yeah, you don't even know.
One bill?
He probably doesn't even know.
Yeah.
You can't even quantify what those people are worth between this and all what's with this account and
they're
these
taking
properties.
Their boat up to Canada, to Montreal.
That's sick.
Around like Nova Scotia.
The 80-foot Viking.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, probably got a hot young Spanish wife. Yeah. Smoking hot wife. Pops a fucking Cialis, and he's just fucking going to town. Going to town on his sick fucking 80-foot Viking. Chilling. What do you want for dinner? The cook will make it.
They don't have a cook.
I'll cook. I'd still cook.
He says that
I'd be cooking. Hell yeah, I'd be cooking. Fuck yeah. To my wife. My wife will cook. She's Spanish. She better fucking cook.
My buddy says that like he taught him how to like grill steaks and stuff, and like he's just like a cool guy.
He's just a
he
cool dude.
He smokes cigars with him.
That's
like,
sick. He's just a sick dude with money. Yeah, like why wouldn't you just be an ill dude with money? If you had money, why not just be mad cool?
Yeah, right.
Chill on a boat. Yeah, with your kid and your wife.
Yeah,
and the mother-in-law.
Yeah, the mother-in-law wasn't there this time.
Whatever. Maybe she is. Maybe she's not. Don't matter.
Like,
you take care of the mother-in-law too.
Chief stew boo thing that's like 21.
Probably, yeah, hot little boo thing, get a little fucking babysitter, a little au pair action. You and your wife do whatever you want. Yeah, let's go to Montreal, babe. Let's go.
And I found out while we were eating that he paid for my steak. Like my buddy didn't go and buy steaks. He used the company card because his boss is like, whenever you're not at your house, he's like, it's on me.
That's awesome.
I was like, this guy's the man, dude.
He's the man. That's awesome. Yeah. That's the way to be.
Awesome.
If I was worth that much money, I'd be cool. Like,
I really love.
Would I?
I really love.
I don't know. No,
probably not.
I don't really
I
like.
want to leave my house.
I wouldn't be on like a boat. I'd actually probably be annoyed there was some random person on my boat.
Somebody would be like, yeah, exactly.
Like on the top, like I just want to come back and smoke weed and get my dick sucked.
Fuck my wife.
And fuck my wife. Trying to get my dick sucked, smoke a joint.
Can you beat it?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, peasant. You fucking peasant. What are you gonna pitch me? Let me guess, you're going to pitch me about your great business opportunity.
I didn't pitch him.
No, I know. Just like in general, I was
like, just tell me when to shut up.
Yeah. I'll just keep talking and talking and talking. That's cool, though. Yeah. Well, it's something to aspire to. 80-foot Viking.
Yeah.
I'd take a sport fishing boat.
I want a sport fish, I think.
They're cool.
Just pretend to be a fish.
I want to own a sport fishing boat with my brother because he would take care of it.
Yeah.
And I could just go fishing and he would drive it around and set up the lines and everything. And I just get the hammer bass,
Sip tequila
and chill.
And just bring me over there.
Yeah, putts around. My brother do all the driving.
I feel like a sport fish is great because it
like
also
the one
is
we
fancy
went on.
Inside. No, not that one.
But nice.
Yeah.
Like a nice one.
Yeah.
But that same size.
But
perfect.
You think about
nice.
it, a sport fish you can go fishing offshore easily, right? That's what it's built for.
Well, you
can also entertain because it's nice inside.
It's got that huge deck in the back. Yeah, you can put mad bitches on a sport fishing boat, dude. We had the first time we went fishing on a sport fish, we had fucking 8 people, 10 people on that thing, dude.
Yeah,
chilling. Yeah, you could have a sport fishing boat. You don't ever even need to fish. You could take the battle chairs out too and just have a big open fucking deck, chilling. Sport fishing boat's elite. But I get what that guy's saying. It is kind of it's like the Salt Life sticker of boats. Because people with a $4 million sport fishing boat,
You're like, all right, guy. All right, try hard. All right, try hard.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I loved smoking a cigar.
That's nice.
I got to tell you, though.
I enjoy cigars every now and then.
Yeah, but the next day sucks.
Yeah.
Because that's all I taste.
Yeah.
I brush my teeth 4 times.
Yeah, it stays in your. It stays in your.
Just cigar. That's all I got. All I got is cigar.
Stays in your mouth.
My clothes smell like cigar.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like I took a shower and it still feel like I absorbed the cigar. But it's in the moment, it's amazing.
Oh, it's awesome in the moment
with a nice, perfect red wine with a nice, perfectly cooked steak.
Yeah,
I was like, damn,
perfectly paired. You can't beat that.
With a Caesar salad,
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Oh my god, I was like, this is why I want this every day. This is what I want to do every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Get tired of that after a while.
I doubt it. There's so much money. Why not?
I'd rather. I don't know. Would I have a bowl like that? Yeah, probably. If you have that much money, you got to spend it on something.
Yeah.
But I'm a nester. I'd like to just have a really sick house that I don't actually have to leave.
Yeah.
Just chill.
I feel the same. I'm like,
Everything
if I had
I
a $4 million house, I just chill there, not leave,
chill.
Not have people over ever.
Yeah.
No, you can't come over.
Have everything literally everything I want in the house. What do I need?
I don't want anybody here. I don't want to throw a party. I don't want to do anything.
No, I like throwing parties actually. As long as I have to do like Devin likes throwing parties because I like the cooking. It's fun. It's a good time. I'd throw parties. I'd have a sick house, throw parties. Yeah, throw it whenever you want. Not my friends. Yeah. I don't really have any friends. I don't really have that many friends.
Yeah.
Small party. Yeah, I just don't want to leave my house. I love my house.
The guy loves our idea of the cannonball, the gumball run, whatever it is, that rally drive, and doing a podcast at every stop with cool people with cool cars.
People cooler than us.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be the best imposters of all time.
Oh,
that is gonna be the ultimate fake business flex.
No one's gonna know that I'm
That it's
worth
not
nothing.
that it's not our Ferraris.
Oh man, my Ferrari. I'd be like, you're a sucker.
Are
You're
you
doing
out of
that.
your mind?
I'd be like, you're doing this in your own fucking car. What a loser.
I can
Gay.
barely afford the $4,000 wrap on the car.
Gay. Like, wait a minute, this is your car? Gay.
Oh,
no
my God.
way. Yeah, no way. Why would
Best fake business of all time.
Of all time.
Oh, this would be so good.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. So that's cool. Rich people, nice boats. Good for him. Good to be an elitist.
Yeah.
Probably has an awesome doomsday bunker, I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess he has like a really sick house in
sure.
in like
I'm sure.
on Star Island in Miami.
Probably.
He keeps his boat right outside.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he just chills.
Just has an 80-foot Viking next to his
year round.
$40 million house. Damn.
How long does that take to get on that big of a boat from Miami to Sag Harbor?
You have to stop every night. I mean, I guess you can go straight through the night if you wanted to, but like with weather and shit like that, he stops every night. So he stops 5 or 6 times. It takes 2 weeks.
Oh, it takes that long.
From Montreal back to Florida, he said it'll take him 3 weeks.
And how does he get there? Does he just go up the Hudson pretty much?
They go up the Atlantic, stop.
Montreal
every
okay,
night around Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
I guess he said you could do his boat's too big.
It's
but
probably too big for the Hudson.
You could go
right?
through like, I guess Buffalo or whatever.
Yeah,
through like the lakes.
Yeah,
but his boat's just too big for it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
A little bit too big. So
Yeah,
they're going
Montreal.
around Nova Scotia.
I'm thinking like geographically Toronto. That's Montreal. Yeah, it just goes into the port of Montreal.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
dope.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool trip. It's a cool trip.
What a beautiful ride that's got to be.
Yeah,
Probably
they're gonna stop in Nantucket.
probably goes to Prince Edward Island.
Stop in Maine.
Yeah. Elite.
Yeah.
So elite.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And if you wanted to be a jerk, right? You're the owner. You're like, listen, I really just want to go to Montreal. What day is the boat getting there? I'll meet you there. Because they don't go take the ride up from Florida.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, I thought he was like a pirate like that.
No,
that guy's just on a boat for 2 fucking weeks.
He did last year he did. Last year he did, but this year they didn't do that. They have a house in California too. So they were in California, and then when the boat got, I forget where, to the city. When I got to the city, because they stayed in Brooklyn for a couple days.
Yeah.
They met the boat in New York.
So he's going to take the boat to Montreal.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Hug the shore the whole time. Yeah. Sick.
Stop at cool ports.
Yeah. Going to Portland. PEI. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
One day, right? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Like the probability of like being that wealthy, it's like I don't think I'm not that smart. I got a few million in my belt, but not like I don't know.
You never
billion.
know.
You never know.
You never know.
Listen,
You never know,
dumber people strike it rich.
If India does what it's supposed to, we all get in sport fish.
Everybody getting sport fishing boats. Ugh, I'm too cheap. I'd be like, so much money.
You're like, how much is the fuel a month? Nah.
What? Nah. I'd be like, no way.
Nah. I'll rent one for a week and be over it.
For the actual reality is like I don't like being on boats that long. Like the last time we went, it was super choppy on the sport fishing boat, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. Like, yeah, I'm over this. Like, I want to go. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I could honestly actually do without boats. They're not really. They're cool in theory.
That's what I'm saying. You like rent it for a week, and you're like, all right, I'm done. I got my fill.
I would love like a boat to just be able to go from Patchogue to Fire Island, and then sleep on a sick boat in like take an 80-foot sport fishing boat to Fire Island. That would be sick.
And just not leave the dock.
And just not leave the dock. Why?
No,
would
you have?
leave
They
the
don't
dock.
have boats that big going between.
Nah,
Patchogue
well,
and-
an 80-foot sport fishing boat's fucking absurd. You don't need that, but like a nice sport fish boat. Yeah, you go right to the dock. You go to the casino. You go to fucking the beach. You chill. 20 minutes later, you're back in fucking Patchogue. Yeah. That's the extent of boat that I like. But like shark fishing, I went shark fishing. I didn't like that, man. I was like, yeah, checked it off the list. Never doing this again. No interest. None. I don't like it.
You went shark fishing with Frank, right?
Well, that was a big problem too. We went on like a fucking 25-foot Steiger craft. It was like,
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
What's his friend? What that?
Aaron?
No, not Aaron.
Mike?
If it was,
Macri?
if we went with Aaron, we wouldn't have forgot the goddamn fucking shotgun like Frank forgot, and we had a great white swim up to us that was the size of the boat. I'm not.
You can't kill it anyway. It's protected.
I would have felt better if we had a fucking gun. Frank had the bullets and he forgot the gun.
What would you do with it?
In case you caught a shark and shot it.
You can't shoot a great white.
Bro, you're in the middle of the ocean. I'd shoot the shit out of that great white. Thing was the size. The thing was the size of the fucking.
I saw the video from the flip phone.
It wasn't even a good phone. And it was when it was swimming away. I couldn't even pull my phone out fast enough. It was the size of the boat. Yeah, we went into the canyon in a 25-foot Steiger craft. Arguably a little too small of a boat for that trip. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I bet. The Steiger crafts.
It was miserable.
Steiger crafts in general aren't comfortable for offshore anyway.
It was miserable. I'll never do it again.
They're built right here.
Steiger craft?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's a cool boat, but not
from Long Island.
To go bass fishing in, not to go 20 miles offshore in.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, thank you. Yeah, that was miserable. I'll never do that again. I don't. I don't like that. Yes, I mean, I don't. Boat, not for me. You know what I talk about? What we do? I would buy a sick fucking RV. That's what I would do. I would buy like a $4 million RV, and I'd hire a driver. Like, you got that kind of money? That's what I would do. I'd hire a sick RV, buy a sick RV, and have a guy drive, and just go everywhere.
Sick.
You don't think it's sick though?
No,
dude. But there's so many sick places to go with RVs.
Yeah, but you just fly there.
I don't really like flying, dog. I don't like flying.
Guy made another joke. So apparently his buddy has a big construction company.
Yeah.
And they are apparently the only ones that could build high rise in some city in California. I don't remember which one it was. But apparently it's like a thing when you're building a high rise, like they always hang American flags off the crane.
Mm-hmm.
And some company, the company that hired them was like, you got to take the flag down. And the guy was like, no, I don't. He goes, that's what we do. And he's like, you're on indigenous territory. Like, you have to take it down. So he's like, fuck you, I quit. They tried to find somebody to like replace him. And they couldn't find anybody that could do the job. His company's literally the only one that could do it. So they went back to him. They're like, okay, you can do it. And he was like, well, the price just went up 50%. And the guy goes, and that's why his jet's twice the size of mine.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was like, damn, I wish.
Stick it to the natives.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't let them fly an American flag. That's some dick shit.
Yeah.
That's some like woke shit. They're like, oh, the white man, they'll never give us pushback. Fuck you.
Yeah. He was like,
I don't need your business.
You need mine. I don't need yours.
I don't need your
I'm the only one that can build in this fucking town.
And I'm putting up an American flag 50% bigger. Cocksucker.
You're going to pay me double.
They got nice rackets, though, the natives. I don't feel bad for them. They got nice rackets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Down in Florida, the Sentinel Nation, they're like, they build these huts. It's not like a wigwam, but like they're wooden structures with like the reeds and shit from, that they use for the roof. And it's
lean-to? I don't know.
Kind of. It's like a really nice lean-to, and they did them where my brother's father-in-law has the RV park that we all stayed at, and it's if you use the Sentinel Nation, you don't have to get any building permits. You could literally build a fucking like 10,000 square foot gigantic. Like it's almost like a nice Native American like covered big giant tiki structure. You could build as big as you want with no building permits if you use a Sentinel tribe. That's that crazy.
Damn.
And the reeds that they use for the ceiling, the thatching, they're from the wild in the areas of like Key West and stuff, and the only people that are allowed to harvest them are the fucking Indians.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're just building shit, no building permits, casinos. It's nice. Now they got the pot dispensaries everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Southampton, they must make so much money, the one out in the Hamptons.
The way they redid everything, oh my God.
Some
of those smoke shops were built out of like pallet wood. Now they're like nice.
I've only been to the one in Southampton, like right on the highway, which used to be like that drive-through cigarette spot. Now it's just like
they have
shed with
like 3-story giant dispensary now.
I didn't see.
Like
I didn't
neon lights.
I've never driven into like.
No, that's on the highway. It's on Montauk Highway.
Maybe I didn't go down far enough. I guess
before that drive-through smoke shop.
I don't. I don't know how I didn't
You
notice
haven't
it.
done it recently, then.
No, I'm never out there.
Yeah.
I'm never out there.
Wait, you drove past it. If you drove past it now, you'd be like, "What the
No,
fuck happened
this
here?"
is a couple of months ago. I went to this little spot.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You ever been to Poospatuck in Shirley?
No.
Dude, that one's wild. That look, and talk about like, at least the reservation out east, Shinnecock, it's still Southampton. Like, Poospatuck, Shirley. So it's like in a shithole area anyway. And like Poospatuck's such a shithole. But then all the dispensaries, like the nicest stuff, it's all the buildings and dispensaries in Poospatuck. It's crazy. It looks like L.A. It's so, but it's just still this shit. It's just this shitty little spot with us. Like you can't cram more dispensaries from like literal sheds, Home Depot sheds, to like 2-story, beautiful brand new buildings.
That's
it's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, man.
They can't all be making money.
I don't know. People buy a lot of weed, dude.
You're like, yeah, I'm not going to go to this big one that looks really nice. I'm going to go to that Home Depot shed and buy my weed from there.
I go to the Home Depot one when I go to I go to the little Home Depot one. It's easier, right there. Boom, boom, in and out. I don't like the whole big. I know I'm going there for what I want.
Yeah,
the little cartridges. I don't even got to do it. They have them everywhere. I go right up the street now. From my house, there's a new smoke shop. It's like some Armenian guy who owns it, and they have like all the cartridges and everything behind like in the showcase with like tint on it. I'm like, oh, it's so hidden, bro. It's so hidden. Yeah, you can just buy weed anywhere in New York. It's kind of awesome.
damn.
Yeah. I like it. You ever go to Staples?
The store.
You ever do an Amazon return at Staples?
Wait, what do you mean? You can return an Amazon?
So the answer is you haven't. Okay. So yes. So if you have an Amazon return, you can go return like here. Oh, I got to return this tape. You can go to Staples, like the printing department, and you can return things at Amazon. Right? They take it. They scan the QR code and they throw it in a box, like a massive box of shit that Amazon returns. So I had to go do it today for Devin.
Wait. Before you finish, does Amazon own Staples or something?
No. So this is my point, dude. Because like Staples, like all these places, like they are really just like dying retailers. Like there's no reason to go to Staples. Literally every single office supply they sell there, you can get cheaper on the internet. Forget about Amazon. You can buy tape, Post-its, packing supplies. Because I buy a lot of packing supplies over the years, an absurd amount of packing supplies. I can tell you can buy it all cheaper anywhere but Staples, right? It's like, what's the fucking purpose of Staples? And they have these big printing departments, right? I'm like, oh, you got to go to the printing department to make the Amazon return. There was 8 people on the line. None of them were there to get fucking posters printed.
They're all for Amazon return.
One bitch with with a fucking bird feeder in her hand. The other guy's got like a pool float. Like it's all people doing Amazon returns. And it's just constant. I go to the guy, I'm like, do you guys just do Amazon returns all day? He goes, pretty much.
Well, why there though?
I don't know, because it's fucking Amazon. That's why they're
I
gonna.
wonder if Amazon owns Staples.
I don't know what they do, but they have, like the Amazon lockers. They have those in there also. So they have these, like, they probably have these partnerships. Maybe they did buy Staples. I mean, it's clearly probably just going to be owned by Amazon at one point. Like the way it looked was like Staples is paying their print shop employees essentially work and process returns for Amazon. I don't think they do that much printing. But they have to pay for that.
Staples is owned by Sycamore Partners.
Okay, so it's, not owned by Amazon.
Staples, a long-time office supply giant, was acquired for $6.9 billion in 2017 by Sycamore Partners. They signed a licensing deal with Amazon, with AWS.
Yeah, so Amazon pays them to essentially be their employees.
For returns specifically.
Returns specifically, yeah. Well, and deliveries because of...
Yeah. Yep.
But the returns, it's crazy, dude. That'd be a good fake movie, like a comedy. Like a guy works at like a big Staples. And
we haven't done a fake movie in a while.
Yeah, here's my fake movie. The guy, Dane Cook stars in it. He's an employee of a Staples. But like,
he looks weird now.
Well, yeah, he's a little weird. Maybe
he's starting to like turn into like Mickey Rourke in Sin City. Him and Zac Efron.
Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis works at a Staples, but it's the biggest return hub in the country, and they process millions of dollars in Amazon returns a week, and it's just like a fucking.
Where would that place be located? Philadelphia.
Probably fucking New York,
York.
dude. Honestly, probably Long
Yeah.
Island, right? Or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, pick a major city. L.A., Los Angeles. Yeah,
All that
yeah.
shit gets stolen.
All that shit gets stolen. And it's like that's the thing that just like the big Amazon heist, and they try to just like steal like millions.
It's an inside job.
So
Shane Gillis is the mastermind.
He's like the mastermind of like trying to steal
Damn.
millions of dollars in, in Amazon shit. Yeah, it's got to be in LA because then he's going to bring it all. He's got an Armenian guy in LA. The Armenian's going to fucking sell all the shit. They're going to like through the shops and stuff. They're going to fence it. Yeah, it's got to be based in LA. Yeah.
I'm just doing this till my e-commerce store takes off.
Yeah, he's got like a fake business idea he's trying to like finance.
He just steals 3 items a week initially to put on his e-commerce store.
He's like, he's got like this idea for a business. It's just like Amazon.
This is a lower scale.
He's just reselling all stolen Amazon returns.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
That's the business. It's not a big heist.
There.
That's the business.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
He's trying to figure out how to scale up his theft
Yeah, scale up his theft. So they gotta like rob the Amazon
of
truck.
the returns.
The Amazon truck.
They got to steal all the
Get
returns.
the It's just like some guy.
It's not even a money thing. He just wants the
just wants the
items to
stuff.
put on his own online store.
Just give me your things.
He's just
yeah.
trying to rob things to put on his e-commerce store.
Man, he's just trying to rob things to put on the e-commerce store.
Damn, I like it.
That's a funny,
hilarious.
It's a funny Netflix movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you little nice
Listen,
little.
they're coming out with Beverly Hills Cop 4.
I watched it. It was terrible.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's terrible. Yeah, you could make a good.
All the movies he's done with Netflix have been trash. Same with Adam Sandler.
Every movie Netflix puts out is pretty much trash. They're all kind of trash.
Except for
What?
Extraction.
That was pretty dope.
1 and 2.
Yeah, they were
both good.
They were pretty good.
Yeah.
They come out. What was that Netflix movie I watched that I just enjoyed? I don't know. I watched Interstellar for the first time ever last week.
Really? You never saw that before?
Never saw that before. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
I like that. I like Matthew McConaughey.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor. Yeah, it was a good movie.
He needs to stop lying about his hair transplant, but he's a great actor.
You know, they got good hair.
He got a transplant.
So you know.
Yeah, but he says he didn't. Said it, but like if you look at pictures, like he naturally had like a crazy widow's peak, and now he doesn't. Now he's got a good hairline.
I don't know, man. He does yoga.
You know that the rumor him and Woody Harrelson could actually be brothers.
I heard that rumor.
His mom and like Woody Harrelson's dad were like in
fuck.
some like weird like
Sex cult?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, was his mom ever pregnant before them? That would be like, I guess the mom would know.
Yeah.
If Woody Harrelson is her son.
It might be. Bitch, it might be.
Damn, could you imagine? Could you imagine having Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey separately
As brothers.
as like,
Imagine finding out Woody Harrelson's your brother.
that's sick. Woody Harrelson seems like such a dope dude. He's got that sick dispensary in LA.
Yeah.
It's like a chill area. You can go and hang out and like smoke joints in a yard and look at Buddha statues.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh man.
And they've like done movies together and are actually really good friends in real life.
Yeah. And everything they do together is good. They did True Detectives.
Detectives.
That was a good
The
one.
first season of True Detectives was amazing.
that
Every other
was a good
season
one.
sucks balls.
I like that one with Vince Vaughn. I like that one. No, that one was cool. That was dark. That like dark LA, like
Colin Farrell.
sex culty shit, and the way Vince Vaughn, they made him strip his suit. He had all his diamonds in his suit. I like that. That was good. That one was dark. They were both dark, but yeah, the first one was really good.
That killer.
That killer. Yeah, dude, you didn't like the one with Vince Vaughn? Rachel McAdams was in it.
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
Wasn't for me.
all right. Reapproach it. Watch it again. Give it a second chance. Give it a second chance, buddy.
I'll try. We'll see.
For me,
I tried to watch the newest one. I couldn't get past episode 2 with Jodie Foster.
I don't like any of the other ones that they've made. I just like the first one, the second one, and then the other ones were just I couldn't get into the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't have HBO. I haven't had HBO for years though. I haven't had HBO since Game of Thrones was stopped. It's the last time I ever paid for that
2020.
fucking channel. Yeah, it's been a while. Fuck you, HBO. Shitty content. Everybody just puts out shitty content now
I
anyway.
just use my older sister's login.
Nice.
For everything.
Nice.
You want
Thanks,
to watch
sis.
sports? You want to watch anything?
Yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
Thanks, sis.
Thanks a lot. She doesn't know. She gave me the password one time. I still use it. She has no idea.
I'm surprised they still let password sharing. I used my ex-wife's Netflix account for years, and then now like this past year they got rid of it. I had to like get Netflix again.
Fuck Netflix.
Fuck Netflix. And that's the stuff on Netflix is so shitty. It's just the worst. I hate all those streaming services. Amazon Prime, you pay for Prime, and it's just a platform. You pay for a platform, it lets you watch bullshit, and then you got to pay for the rest of the shit.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime, talk about a shitty Prime movie I watched. Kind of annoyed me. The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. You ever see that?
No.
He plays like a retired, like an elite from this elite squad called the Beekeepers. They are above all governmental agency, and he's retired.
Gay.
So he's a beekeeper on this woman's property. This woman gets scammed, like a phone call, like, oh, your phone, she gets scammed for all of her money. She kills herself, blows her brains out. The cops come, everything. Jason Statham finds out what happened, goes to the telemarketing office, right? Like, it just goes haywire, pretty much takes down this whole organization of like shady telemarketers and everything. But like the first scene he's talking like, I'm here scamming old women, stealing their money. She killed herself. And he's like burning the place down, but he never once asks for the people to give her the money back, like to the daughter, refund the money immediately. He just burns everybody down. He just literally throws gasoline on all the computers and blows up the entire fucking building.
Instead of trying to get the money back?
Instead of getting the money back, at least so the daughter has the money or whatever, and then blowing the building up. He just tells them why he's doing this, and just proceeds to blow the building up.
So the Beekeeper's just an asshole.
He's fucking dick. I guess he's like, well, the bitch is dead. She doesn't need the money back. Yeah, it was a great, shitty Jason Statham. Like,
I'm not the hero. I'm not the hero you need. I'm the hero you got.
I'm the hero you got. But that's where all these movies are like. People would make fun of Steven Seagal, right? Because Steven Seagal for years has been doing like these shitty movies
that he writes himself.
He writes. He makes $1 million a movie, and he does like fucking 8 of them a year.
They're really big in Russia.
Yeah, they're like big other places. But that's really what, like, I guess, like, film industries come to. Like, that wasn't like, so that never went to, that didn't go to theater.
That would have been good right before he burnt that building down if he stole the line from Snatch. He's like, are you familiar with the term cunt?
Yeah.
Me. I don't give a shit about your money.
Fuck about your money. At least the fighting scenes are good.
Yeah, it's Jason Statham.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
Karate Wizard.
Yeah, Karate Wizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shitty movie. I'm just like, why doesn't he get the money back? The whole time I'm waiting. He was like edging me. I'm waiting for him to like refund the money. Be like, you stole money from an orphanage. Because like the woman like managed like a $2 million fund of like an orphanage for kids or something. I was like, why don't you get the money back for the kids, bro? Just going to blow this whole whole building up? You fucking dick. Yeah. But it got deep because then the son, the kid who ran the whole place, he was the son of a corrupt president. So it turned out he was stealing from all these people and then helped fund his mother's campaign. It's kind of like a Joe Biden, Hunter Biden scenario.
Damn.
It was a crazy movie.
Why does everything have to have political undertones? Everything that comes out.
Because everything's like political now.
That was the part that did you finish Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand why it was supposed to bother me so much.
The ending is all political climate change innuendo.
Climate change?
Yes, dude.
What about climate change? I didn't hear anything about climate change.
The end of the movie.
Climate change?
Yes.
What did that do about climate change, bro?
It's the ending in the movie where they're like showing like the planet's heating up and all the other fucking shit that they show at the end.
I don't think that was a climate change thing, was it? Maybe I didn't watch it again.
Maybe you didn't really watch the ending. It's like right before the credits.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like it was fucking political fucking bullshit.
It was a scene of like the world heating up with a fucking nuclear explosion. Yeah, it's not like heating up, temperatures rising.
No. That's not what it was.
No,
Nope.
I gotta watch. I'll watch the last 10 minutes.
Oh,
Again.
all the fucking nuclear bombs going to each other. And
Yeah.
then, like, yeah, bullshit. It was a political fucking
Well, everything's political.
propaganda fucking ending.
Well, but not really. It kind of just like, if you think about it, the climate that we live in today, it kind of wraps up the reason why Oppenheimer was so opposed at the end to like not advancing.
He just wanted crazy communist women to blow him on a daily basis. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah, he was a poonhound. I'm pro Oppenheimer, but he saw
That movie was boring as shit.
I thought it was interesting.
Boring.
I think it was boring. I thought it was
In
interesting.
the movie theater. Glass of tequila couldn't even keep me occupied.
I wouldn't watch it in the movie theater. I'd watch it at my house. I thought it was a good movie.
but how many days did it take you to watch it? You watched it in parts. You didn't sit down
because
and watch it for 3 hours.
at night I would do it at night when I'm already tired and smoking the pen, and then I just fucking fall asleep.
Right.
But
So you saw the same part 7 times. Like, nice.
it was-
commie crazy woman
that
blowing him.
hot commie
sick.
crazy woman. She probably didn't look that hot in real life. They never looked that good in real life.
I mean,
like
you think
Oppenheimer
didn't look like Cillian Murphy.
He didn't.
Boulder Dash.
Bullshit. He looked like Thomas Shelby. Nonsense. I thought it was a good
waiting
movie.
for Thomas Shelby to flick a cigarette in someone's face.
Take his eyes. Yeah.
In this house, we drink gin.
I
can't wait for that movie.
What movie?
The Peaky Blinder movie.
Oh,
They're filming it right now.
Are they? Is it good? Is he in
Cillian
it?
Murphy, yeah.
What's it like? The premise of it?
I don't know.
Is it like a?
Everyone's dead, so I have no idea.
They just got to give it a rest, though. They got to give it a rest.
I think
they should just stop because it was
shouldn't have
great.
finished the
Just like The
show.
Sopranos, they made that dog shit movie. The Sopranos, Saints of Newark was the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
Was it the worst?
Yes.
The only good thing about that movie is
hype movies that I was legitimately. I haven't been so excited to watch something.
Yeah.
Except for that.
The only good part
it was
about
so
that was
bad.
Gandolfini's son is young Tony.
No, I don't like his son as an actor. He's weird. He's like,
Yeah, but he doesn't have like his dad's voice, but like he had like the mannerisms down. And it's like, what'd you say? Like he like had that face, that look.
The casting
good. I thought it
of
was
that movie was fucking
Ray
shit.
Liotta sucked in that movie.
Everybody sucked in that. They got a Samoan kid playing Big Puss. I should have went out for the fucking casting of the.
Wasn't Joey Diaz in that?
Yeah, he was. He was the best, but he got his brains blown out. Cocksucker. Yeah, that movie sucked,
Yeah,
bro.
Momo.
That movie sucked. The movie was trash. The movie was not
Yeah, it
good.
wasn't a great
The
movie.
movie was not good. It was not good. And the Peaky Blinders one, it'll just get. It'll be
The
too
Peaky
much.
Blinders movie's gonna be good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
hope
be
so.
good. It's gonna be
I
good.
hope so.
Yeah. The best director of the best season is directing it.
Oh, I don't know who the director. I don't know.
I forget his name. All right.
Yeah,
It's Guy Ritchie.
It's Guy Ritchie.
So did you see that movie? I forget what it was. The Guy Ritchie Inglorious Bastards.
No.
I forget what it's called. But basically the movie is if you took Inglorious Bastards and just let Guy Ritchie direct it,
yeah.
that's the movie with like Henry Cavill and like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I what's the name of it?
I forget. It's got like a long obscure name.
It's another one. Amazon wants you to fucking pay $5 to rent.
Yeah.
They have it on the airplane on the flight tonight.
should watch
I'm
it.
gonna watch it. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was literally, I was like
It's
watching this
probably
movie and I'm
good.
like, this is like, you take Inglorious Bastards, right?
Yeah.
And just let Guy Ritchie direct it. And that's what you get.
It is a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie.
It's probably good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
But that's just like hilarious because it's just like,
Yeah, it's funny.
killing Germans.
Killing German.
But Guy Ritchie style.
Yeah,
And then,
which, is,
with the sound effects and like all the.
which is probably just as cool as Quentin Tarantino style. I like Guy Ritchie.
I like Guy Ritchie movies.
He's one of my favorite directors. Guy Ritchie.
Did great with Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes were
Snatch
awesome.
is one of my favorite movies ever.
Top 10.
Lock, Stock's amazing.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes movie's sick.
Even that King Arthur movie with
Sick.
It was a good movie. Good
It's
Guy
dope.
Ritchie.
Yeah, good movie.
You know, he made shitty movies when he was with Madonna.
Yeah.
As soon as they ended, he started making good movies again.
The Gentleman.
That's a good one.
Sick.
Yeah.
The
Does
series.
he do the series?
I think he produces. He's like actually. I think he writes and
doesn't direct
produces. I think one of the episodes he directed, but like he's like a producer, and you could tell it's like a Guy Ritchie show. You know, it's his.
I never
thing.
watched the show.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, throw it on Netflix tonight when you're at the house taking care of the fucking turtles. Feed the turtle and go fucking watch it. It's good.
Do your pets eat every day? You feed them every day?
The turtle does.
Not the axolotl.
No, I fed it today. You got to feed it on Friday and Monday. I'll show you what to do.
What does it eat? Mealworms or something?
I'll show you what to do. I'll cut them up for you. Just got to put the little cube.
Are we worried about the plants?
No, the plant should be fine.
What?
I looked at the weather report. It's going to be kind of like this and rainy. And
The only thing that needs to be watered is the purple sticky punch.
No, I watered that today. You should be good. If it stays like this, I think it's going to rain. You should be good probably till like Sunday, Monday. You'll see when it looks droopy, when it doesn't look the way it does, you'll be, and you can like pick up the pot. You're like, oh, this is just
Listen,
like.
I know how you are. You're very temperamental. I don't want to hear any bullshit.
Just
like,
send me
it's a little dry. I got the app. You can take a picture of it. It tells you if it needs water.
No, fucking app. Just send me.
It tells you what it is.
Just send me a picture of it.
It's great. I had it, and my plant still died.
Yeah, because it's bullshit. Just send me a picture of it on Instagram. You'll be good. You should be good for like 3 days, 4 days, especially if it rains. So
Plants will be fine.
plants will be fine. No, you're good. The cactus don't need anything. It's just that one plant. I watered it today.
A little succulent.
No, everything's good. You'll be fine. All right. Well, we got to wrap it up because
What are we at time wise?
51 minutes.
Look at that.
Look at that. All right.
Do me a motherfucking favor. Like, share, subscribe. Cue the motherfucking Calypso.
Ding, 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 ding.
Coming back soon.